It was 1995. I remember as if it was yesterday. We faced the meanest band of psychos that ever desecrated the British soil. Kirill Zarian, a former Warsaw Pact military intelligence agent, one of the top specialists in information warfare, and Mark Cheval, a coal mogul from the Benelux, had been stepping on our toes for a long time. They met in the early 1990s, during the Balkan War. Cheval, bored with a millionaire's lifestyle, was selling modern weaponry to hundreds of mercenaries shipped from all over the world by Zarian. The early 1990s were the golden age for scum profiteering from war. Both men got off on the right foot. Zarian's contacts and knowledge, coupled with Cheval's wit and resources, won them some notoriety and billions in secret accounts. Weapons and people from all over the world passed through their hands on their way to all the boiling points of the time: Africa, Yugoslavia, Georgia, Chechnya, the Balkans, you name it. With the blood of thousands of innocent lives on their hands, they made it quite high on the NATO assassination list. A number of search and destroy missions were launched, but Cheval and Zarian always managed to disappear into thin air just before the pursuing forces' arrival. In June 1995, they were spotted near Krajina in Croatia. The Balkan NATO staff blew it again. Instead of dispatching our team, they sent British choppers to raze their HQ to the ground. The Bulgarian was not in the building that collapsed and got burnt down, burying a dozen victims, including Zarian's wife. The rumor has it that Cheval got badly burned and, operated by a local physician, contracted an infection and suffered kidney malfunction.
Like the captain said, that was a grave mistake. Prior to that, Zarian and Cheval just made a profit out of human suffering. Now the whole matter's got bloody personal. One lost his wife, the other his health, and both had reasons to feel bitter about Her Majesty's government. They assembled a commando and called themselves Cold Path, and established their HQ at an unknown location. The first object of their displeasure was blown away in the summer of 1998, followed by 7 other successful attacks and a famous attempt at sabotaging the tunnel under the British Channel. After the organisation had been worked out by the intelligence, the SAS executed their famous mission in the East End of London in 2002, and Zarian received 3 bullets in his stomach. The lucky scoundrel escaped death once again. He got the life sentence though. Cheval vanished into thin air. If one leaves no traces whatsoever for 6 years, that means they're dead. This is what we assumed. After all, he was seriously ill. Cheval had been presumed dead until yesterday.